Hey YouTube, back for another city update, and we've really made quite a bit of progress. So I'm going to show you around and show some of the detail and some of the layout. Okay, starting here in this corner, we've actually got our M.O.C station, and I've actually robbed some of the items from the more modern stations. So we've actually now got a little clock and display. And if we take a little bit of a closer look, we've actually detailed this inside. So we've got like a little sort of ticket office and then a little rec room for the staff that are working there. And then on the other side, I'll take this roof off here. We've got a waiting room here, and then we've got two toilets for people at the station. So that's looking at the cargo area, and we've copied a few other people that on YouTube have actually done a little buffer sort of builds, and it actually helps us to stop hitting the actual train into the actual train station. And we've got a few more trains built now, so along with the red passenger train, we've now got the white passenger train, a newer one, and this cargo train. Got a few more of those open carriages, which we're thinking of modifying to just to carry other bits rather than just the cattle. Next, we've got our M.O.C police station, and Alice loves playing with this. We've actually got it. I'll see if I can get around the back. At the very back, we've got, if you can just see, we've got these 3 blowout panels. So so when she's playing with this, she can actually, the criminals can actually escape, so she enjoys doing that. And then moving across, love this set, the Ghostbusters Firehouse. It's just awesome, really nice build. I mean, the only downside, once it's in your city, it is actually quite tough for Alice to pull out and me to play with. So what we tend to do is pull them out the city, put them on the side table, and then she can have a proper play. And then coming across here, I've actually got all the modulars built now, bar the Grand Emporium. So where Doctor Who is actually stationed at the moment, I think we're going to put the Grand Emporium there. And next to that is the Frisian Restaurant with a bit of Market Street. And we'll get around the other side in a minute, but actually down by the Waterfront, we put the Town Hall with a bit of a promenade in front. So we'll look at that in a second. Then coming down the other side of this street, do love the bank, and again the play features for Alice, absolutely loves it. And then you've got the detective's office and the pool room, then the other side of Market Street, and then coming down onto the beach there. And then at the moment, I've moved the haunted house here just temporarily next to the Quickie Mart, because we do plan eventually at the very back, we've got a bit of a gap there next to the White House, and that is because we are currently building a hill and tunnel for the train to go through. And then the plan with this mountain, or this hill, is we may make it that there's an old mine that's just disused at the front there, and as we build up the hillside, we're thinking of putting a haunted house on the top with different staging, with maybe a graveyard down the side, and then the trains can run all the way through. So looking forward to getting this in. So then looking back over the city, we've done that centre section, and then coming down here, got the calf corner, absolutely love that, and then we've got a couple of spaces and a bit of a construction site going at the back here. And then looking at the firehouse, or the fire station, and we've got some space here to actually sort of do some individual models around here. And then coming back down this street, so with the pet shop and the greengrocer, and then it looks out over our little waterfront. So Alice has actually just had the lighthouse and I think it's a ice cream shop. And I think that looks really good actually, so we're sort of trying to blend the two together. So here's the other station, and this is where we've taken two of the modern station and just combined them together to just do a mod. So I've made the Lego store much bigger, doubled the size of the cafe, and just sort of built it in and tiled it in and created a little parking space and the bicycle area, and it works quite well. And as I said, actually, because I had some spare bits from this station, I've used those on the more traditional looking station. So that's looking back at the city from this side. So we've got sort of like potential for more modulars in here at some point, or if not, we might make a few more buildings ourselves. So I've got one of my old fishing boat sets just called a Shark, and now this has got her friend's dolphin cruiser. A little scene set up with this new friend set, which is great. And then over here, this is actually Alice's, not all of her sets. And so we've talked about, do we set up some road plates for her and actually build it in? The downside if we do go down the road plate route is we will lose quite a bit of play space for her. This is her Olivia's house. So we've got two of those now and we've actually put them together. So it's created much bigger play area for her. Just looking back around here, got the bridge sorted now as well. So the two bridges are actually working fine. We've got them set up properly, they're stable, they're strong, and the trains can get through them. But what I'll do now, I'll get into the other side because I think with the window the light will be better from the other side. Okay, I've climbed to the other side now and we're just looking at the city from the other angle. And then we've got the waterfront, the beach, quite busy in there with a couple of boats and Alice's Heart Lake sets. And then we've got this gap here, which is where we're going to put the hillside and mountain with the cottage and the haunted house on top. And it comes back to our house, and got the Simpsons house there at the moment. And then swinging back round, we've got one of the older sets, the gas station. I just need to put the stickers on this one. I like the way we've tiled this in and actually got it so you can get in and out on the road plates. Got the back of the Ghostbusters house or building, and I quite fancy putting some billboards on the back there just to hide sort of like the back side of that property. It doesn't look so good from this angle. And then I'll step back a bit. You can see we've got the Quickie Mart, back of the police station, and then there's the old-fashioned station in the distance there. Okay guys, I think that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, leave comments, and really appreciate everybody that's taken a look at what we're doing. And I look forward to showing you the progress as we carry on updating our city. Thanks a lot.